Hello, and welcome to Select 10. If you're craving pure adrenaline, Netflix has some of the greatest action films available for streaming right now in 2025. Everything from grim revenge tales to global espionage to extravagant spectacles that push the boundaries of action filmmaking can be found in these films to keep your heart racing. Also, keep in mind that the availability of these films on Netflix may vary by region. Now, let's explore the top action films available on Netflix this year. Number 10. Last Seen Alive. It is a 2022 action thriller about Will Spann, an ordinary guy whose life is turned upside down when his wife, Lisa, unexpectedly disappears at a fuel station while they are on a road trip. What starts as an agonizing search swiftly spirals into a hazardous network of corruption and criminal activity, driving Will to push himself to his boundaries as he rushes against the clock to discover what really happened and return her home. The film depends on its tight pacing and Butler's gritty, resolute performance, which maintains suspense even when the narrative follows familiar twists. Despite its lack of originality, the film is a violent thriller that explores love, sorrow, and the extreme measures one man will take to safeguard his most valued possessions. Number 9. Becky. It is a 2020 intense house invasion thriller starring Lulu Wilson as Becky, a restless 13-year-old dealing with family troubles whose holiday trip is wrecked by the presence of a ruthless bunch of escaped prisoners. The story unfolds as a vicious cat-and-mouse game in which Becky uses merciless cleverness to turn the odds on the culprits, outwitting guys far more skilled and dangerous than her. The film combines dark comedy and horrific bloodshed, creating a strong, unabashed revenge thriller distinguished by its fierceness and Wilson's savage performance. It's not faint, but Becky doesn't hold back if you're up for a wild journey. Number 8. American Ultra. It is a 2015 comedy action movie that is full of chaos and laughter. Jesse Eisenberg plays Mike, a lazy man whose existence revolves around marijuana and his girlfriend Phoebe, until he realizes he's an exceptionally skilled secret agent from a federal program. When his lethal abilities are used, Mike finds himself in a violent, exaggerated struggle for survival against CIA agents and assassins while attempting to safeguard Phoebe and uncover what is real about his background. Nima Nourizadeh directs the picture, which merges ridiculous humor, over-the-top brutality, and unexpected emotional moments to provide a fresh spin on the spy thriller template. Despite its erratic moments, American Ultra is a cult-style adventure that seems like The Bourne Identity slammed into a weed-themed comedy thanks to Eisenberg and Stewart's chemistry. Number 7. Officer Black Belt. It is a 2024 action comedy that puts a new and playful spin on the buddy cop genre. The plot centers on Lee Jung-do, a martial arts superstar who is unexpectedly recruited into the police department, where he teams up with veteran investigator Kim Sun-min to bust a major criminal organization. The film is notable for its blend of humorous antics and intense battle choreography that strikes a balance between sleek action scenes and a lighthearted relationship between the main characters. The charm of its protagonists and the chic directing make things engaging, giving laughter and excitement in equal measure, even though the plot follows a fairly conventional pattern. Although it doesn't completely redefine the genre, Officer Black Belt is an entertaining action movie. Number 6. Welcome to the Punch. It is a 2013 stylish crime thriller directed by Aaron Creevy. The film stars James McAvoy as a determined London investigator and Mark Strong as an infamous criminal whom he has long hunted. After years of secrecy, Strong's character reappears, and the two men find themselves pushed into a strange partnership as they discover a broader plot that extends into law enforcement and political corruption. Though its plot focuses more on aesthetics than content, the film is noteworthy for its stylish design, its moody London setting, and its well-choreographed action scenes. Overall, it offers a gripping and engaging experience for fans of gritty, contemporary criminal thrillers, thanks to strong performances from McAvoy and Strong and a sharp, noir-inspired vibe. Number 5. War. It is a 2007 action thriller directed by Philip G. Atwell. The film follows the enigmatic assassin, known as Rogue, and Jason Statham as an FBI agent determined to avenge his colleague's murder. Amidst a bloody gang conflict between the triads and the Yakuza, the narrative plays out as a game of cat and mouse, riddled with betrayals, shifting allegiances, and thrilling action scenes. The movie makes extensive use of exaggerated gunfights and fierce martial arts fights, allowing Jet Li and Jason Statham to fully display their action star personas. While the plot is flawed and formulaic, the film's steady pace, incredibly energetic fight choreography, and surprise ending keep it interesting for fans of harsh action movies. Number 4. Don't Breathe 2. It is a 2021 follow-up horror action thriller that Rodo Sayagues directed. Years after the events of the first movie, Stephen Lang reprises his role as blind man Norman Nordstrom, who is now leading a solitary life and takes in a young girl he has adopted under enigmatic circumstances. However, his fragile tranquility is upended when armed thieves attack his house, forcing him to engage in yet another vicious struggle for survival. This sequel moves away from the cramped suspense of its predecessor and embraces action-packed brutality, emphasizing Norman's violent prowess and his dubious effort at forgiveness. Compared to the first, it is less creative and psychologically engaging, yet it has a lot of bleak tension, shocking killings, and furious pacing. Number 3. Crank: High Voltage. It is a 2009 extravagant action follow-up that was directed by Brian Taylor and Mark Neveldine. The film resumes the extraordinary narrative of hitman Chev Chelios, who ended up surviving his fall from the aircraft at the conclusion of the first film, Crank. This time, Chev's unbreakable heart is taken and swapped out with a prosthetic battery-operated one, which he must continuously recharge using increasingly silly techniques as he pursues the culprits. The film embraces its video game-like insanity to the fullest, ramping up the turmoil with fast-paced camera work, crazy stunts, dark comedy, and unrelenting energy. While its extreme boldness makes it outrageous and exhausting, it's a crazy, adrenaline-driven journey that embraces its lunacy, garnering it a cult following among those who enjoy unrestrained, reckless action. Number 2. Salt. It is a 2010 spy action thriller directed by Philip Noyce. The plot centers on Evelyn Salt, a highly accomplished CIA operative who faces allegations of being a Russian sleeper agent and is forced to flee while exposing a plan that calls into question her true identity, loyalty, and background. The film keeps the audience wondering with its fast-paced combat, thrilling pursuit scenes, and cunning twists that blur the distinction between hero and villain. Jolie's portrayal combines physical strength and emotional fascination, giving Salt an entertaining lead who drives the film's high-stakes atmosphere. Although the plot relied on well-known spy cliches, the film is notable for its unrelenting intensity, realistic action choreography, and its representation of Jolie as a credible action star. Number 1. Steel Rain. It is a 2017 political action thriller that Yang Woo-suk directed. The plot centers on Kwak Chul-woo, a South Korean government employee, and Aum Chul-woo, an ex-North Korean intelligence operative who join hands after a surprise coup in the north raises the possibility of nuclear war. As the story develops, their last-ditch effort to save an injured politician swiftly turns into a race against time to keep the Korean peninsula from going to war. The film blends intense action with biting political commentary, delving into issues of loyalty, diplomatic efforts, and the delicate line between peace and catastrophe. With powerful performances, particularly from its two main characters, and a plot that skillfully blends action spectacle and emotional nuance, Steel Rain is a gripping and provocative thriller that has resonance and goes beyond its action-packed exterior. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.